Hey, boys and girls. So, for today's technology lesson, we are going to be learning about two key things. Number one, we're going to review Chromebook rules so that way we can make sure that you are treating your computer with respect and taking care of it. And then number two, we're going to talk about how we will be using Google Read and Write. It's a special tool. We call it an extension, and it is something that's going to help you whenever you don't know how to read something that you see in Schoology or on the internet. So let's get to our Chromebook rules first. So number one, it says I play games and use programs my teacher tells me to use. So your Chromebook is a learning tool. It's not a tool for playing lots of different games. It's specifically for learning. So when you're using your computer, you should not be downloading a bunch of different games. Your computer should really just be used for programs and games that I, Mrs. Rulinger, have asked you to play or complete. Okay? All right, number two, I walk with my computer so I do not fall down or drop it. Okay, so no running around with your computer. You probably already know that. Next, I clean my hands and make sure my computer stays in good shape. So if you just got done eating a delicious donut, you're not going to take your fingers full of icing and type on your computer. Okay, you're going to want to wash your hands before you use your computer. Or I know sometimes our screens can get kind of dirty with maybe from us sneezing on it or something accidentally kind of spews on it. So you want to use, like they have a little rag here. From time to time, you want to take a rag and kind of clean your screen and clean the keys off of your computer. You'll want to make sure your computer's off when you do that. And then you want to also make sure that you don't drink or eat food near your computer. So we don't want to get crumbs in our keyboard or accidentally spill something on our Chromebook and then we can't use it. So keep your computer clean. We also use two hands to hold, carry, and use my computer. That one's pretty self-explanatory. You're not going to hold with one hand because you could drop it and then it would break and that would not be good. I sit when using my Chromebook. Okay, so your Chromebook should be on a flat surface, or if you're sitting on the floor, it should be in your lap or on the floor. Okay, so don't hold it with one hand and type with the other hand. And then I look at my own screen to focus on my work. So if you are working next to some of your siblings while they're doing online learning, you're not looking at their screen. You should be looking at your own screen, not looking at the TV, just looking at your work whenever it's time to do your schoolwork. And this one might be the most important one. I charge my Chromebook each night. So make it a routine. Have your charger somewhere in the same place all the time. So whenever you're done with your schoolwork for the day, you take it over to your charging station and you're done. Okay, that way we can guarantee that your Chromebook is going to be ready the next morning for all of your work. All right, be sure to click the red arrow to go to the next phase to learn about Google Read and Write.